Hi everyone. So for those who don't remember, I'm Miss Kauffman. I've had some of you in class before, so I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity to keep talking with you guys. We are so close to the final stretch, so hang in there. We see all of the great work that you all are doing, and we are all really appreciative of everything you're doing. We know that this isn't easy or ideal for a lot of you, but I just want to express that your hard work isn't going unnoticed. So, in other news, for our closing project, we are going to be doing a flag that's based on what your experience has been like during this time. So, a lot of you may have been doing things at home or having certain activities. We're finding all different ways to cope with this. So we want to hear from you all what you've been up to, how you've been feeling, if there's any kind of message that you want to send. So for today's activity, we are just focusing on brainstorming. So this is a little comic that I found actually, which was really cool. And it goes through like explaining what the virus is and that kind of thing. And it also says at the bottom, which I didn't know, I actually was talking about this with someone, and we were talking about where the word corona comes from and like who chose it. And it turns out corona is actually Latin for crown, and that's because when you look under the microscope, the virus looks like a crown with little spike and blobs at the end of it. So that was really interesting to find out, which sparked the idea for our brainstorm, which actually looks like a crown. So you have the virus in the middle, and then there's these little, like they say, spikes coming out like they would in a crown. And each one has a different thing that sparked an idea, things that I've been doing during this time, that kind of thing. So some of the things that I chose were creating art, because now I feel like I've actually had the time to do that, which is great. And my little image here is of pottery, because I'm actually making a wedding topper for my sister's wedding. So I'm grateful that I now had the time to do that. I also have productivity, because I've had time to build a desk, which I don't know, a lot of you might not know, I really like to do woodworking, so that was a really fun thing for me to do. I've been working with my dog a lot. I'm sure a lot of you remember Rothko, who's ignoring me right now, but been doing a lot of training with him, especially trying to get him to stop eating all of our food. Another thing that's helped me out is exercising. I've just started doing aerial ropes, which is extremely difficult. I did not know that, but I actually built one in my backyard, because I figured, why not try this? Yeah, it's very tough, but it's something to do, and it's productive. So that also goes in with the next one that I have, which is about my time and the routine that I set for myself, because I'm the type of person who likes to have a schedule, likes to have things planned out. So that's really helpful for me during this time, is to set aside certain time to do things like reading and getting things done that I would not have had the time to do before. I also put creativity, because this was a really important thing to me, like building, like I said, building the aerial ropes outside. That was something that I had no idea how I was going to do, but yeah, it's taken a lot of creative thinking to come up with new ways to keep myself busy. Another one of those things is relaxing. We got a small pool in the backyard, so we are very thankful for that. Really, all you can do is sit in it, but that is perfectly fine with me, because grateful that the weather has been getting warmer. So that's something else. And then another one of my points was looking at my grandmother, who unfortunately recently passed from this, but thinking back on the memories that I had with her. So in my drawing, I put a little sign. She had a restaurant that was called Grandma's Attic. It was really cute. It had this little, it's a small coffee shop in Trenton, and it was just a really nice place to hang out. You do like puzzles and stuff there. So thinking about maybe your flag as a way to pay tribute to someone who you know has either been really going through a hard time or has been affected by this, that might be a really great idea. And for my last one, I put family just in general because I am currently locked in the house with my parents and my sister, which is, we're all getting to know our family on a very different level, but also reaching out to my extended family, who I don't often get to reach out to because they live in Maine and Virginia, and talking to them more often and seeing what they're up to has been really great. So yeah, basically the assignment is just to start doing a brainstorm, something that looks like this, a little mind map where you have things coming off of each one, of things that you've been up to, things that you're feeling, and draw some little pictures with it just to get the ball rolling, so you can be thinking of how you're going to be putting this as a flag. So maybe choosing one or two ideas from this that really stand out. But for right now, just thinking about all the activities that you're up to, and I'm extremely excited to see how all of you are doing with this and what you've been up to, because I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of different creative responses. So with that being said, I hope you are all doing well. I want to thank you for making this an amazing semester for me. I graduated already, so I get to take all of the experiences that I got with all of you and bringing it into my teaching later on. And I just couldn't ask for better students, and I miss you all so much. So yeah, with that, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you all. Bye.